My boss makes $300K a year but refused to give me a $2 raise, so I showed her exactly what she's losing. 6 months ago, I took a job at an upscale salon as the front desk coordinator. The pay was terrible, $15 terrible, but the owner, Vanessa, promised regular raises based on performance. I worked my ass off. I reorganized their chaotic booking system, created a client database from scratch, and started managing their social media. Our bookings increased 40% in 4 months. Clients constantly praised how smoothly everything ran now. Last week, I asked Vanessa for a modest raise to $17 here. She looked at me like I'd asked for her firstborn child. The economy is tight right now, she said from behind her designer sunglasses that cost more than my weekly paycheck. Maybe next quarter. I nodded and said I understood. What she didn't know was that I'd accidentally seen the salon's financial report while organizing files. The business was making record profits. Vanessa had just bought a second vacation home that night. I updated my resume. By morning, I had interviews lined up with 3 competing salons. By the end of the week, I accepted an offer for $22 per plus commission at her biggest competitor. I gave my 2 weeks notice on Monday. Vanessa seemed annoyed but unbothered. "We'll miss you," she said without looking up from her phone. What she didn't realize, I was the only person who understood the booking software. I was the only one who had all the BIP client contact information. I was the only one who knew the password to the salon's Instagram account with 50,000 followers. I spent my final 2 weeks meticulously documenting everything. I created detailed guides for whoever would replace me. I organized client information. I changed all passwords to simple ones and documented them carefully on my last day. I handed Vanessa a thumb drive with everything neatly organized. "This has all the information the next person will need," I said. She barely looked up. "Just leave it on my desk." So I did, and I also deleted the file. First polite questions about the Instagram password, then increasingly desperate calls about double-booked appointments. Finally panicked voicemails about their biggest client being unable to get her usual appointment. I never responded. It's been 3 weeks. I heard from a friend that Vanessa had to hire a tech consultant for $5,000 to recover their systems. Their bookings are down 30%. Their social media hasn't been updated since I left, all because she wouldn't pay me an extra $2 an hour, part about $320 a month. Sometimes the cheapest things end up costing the most.